What was it like for you to get drafted by the Leafs? And obviously we're in Toronto, so I'd
Yeah,
love to kind of hear what's it like to get drafted by Toronto.
it was incredible, to be honest. It's, you're the mecca of hockey, right? Being drafted by an original six team. Brian Burke at the time was the GM, and I'll never forget it. Go down, shake his hand, right? It's most exciting day of my life to that point, and Mr. Burke, thank you so much, for drafting me. And the first thing he said was, "It's not Mr. Burke, it's Berkey," right? And I, just had a good laugh at that. But what I take away from that day was, I think, right after he said that was congratulations, but there's a lot of people that are upset right now that are, you know, today they thought this was going to be their opportunity. And, something that's always stuck with me is, he said, this is nothing more than a pat on the back, right? Now you got to get back to work. And you think, you work your whole kind of life to get to that stage within hockey, if that's your goal. And I was able to achieve that side of it, but then it was, okay, congrats, back to it, right? And that's the reality of it. So it was a very exciting day in the experience with Toronto and playing with the Marlies there for 3 years, and the memories and friends that I've made and connections and all things like that. But yeah, Toronto's, I tell people here in the States, it's the New York City of Canada. And I was fortunate to, live there and play hockey there.